What is up, guys? We're in here today with another fantastic deck. Today we're going to talk about the Rillaboom Vmax and the Baby Rillaboom deck. A deck that is super fun to play and definitely is a deck that, well, brings another dimension to the grass type, especially right now where the grass type is dominated by the TCG. Well, so here it is, right? Rillaboom Vmax with max beating. Of course, it can deal up until 280 damage, which is his capacity, but it's a good one, you know. It's not a bad one. It can deal with Choo-Choo, it can deal with aggro, it can deal with many Vmaxes as well, but it's a fun deck, so that's how you want to use it, right? 280 damage from the max beating. You discard that energy, but you will be able to bring it back. Of course, we are also playing the beautiful Rillaboom, but to get to the Rillaboom, you know, we're going to be using aggro, and any stage 2 that is a grass type kind of has to go through aggro. This is the best engine for those, so not using it would be kind of silly, right? Of course, you know, I could have gone with Inteleon, the baby one, but that's a bit too much. So again, super growth, right? We got a Calming Hurricane and beautiful attack that I personally do like to use, Tropical Hour GX, especially now against peak ROMs. So for 6 energy, you put back all the energy that your opponent has on their board back to their deck. Really cool attack, really annoying attack, and really easy to pull off. Of course, here when you go, well, you want to go first, right? This is a deck that you want to go, second, my mistake. You want to go second, use Super Growth turn 1, and then coming to a turn 2, you are in front of the decision. Either you want to use Calming Hurricane to put any damage, right? To put the pressure on your opponent's Pokemon, or do you want another Rillaboom? And depending on the situation, you would change that, but majority of the time you want to go for that Calming Hurricane and manually get to another Rillaboom and to the Rillaboom Vmax, so you can charge them on your bench. You have the Rowlet and Land Executor as an active, you kind of put the pressure and then you jump in with the big guns, and you can say like, wait, Raven, like there's of course the TCG. What do you do with the TCG? Well, Rillaboom with Hammerin actually hits for the precisely 140 damage, which is the HP of the Decidueye, baby Decidueye, of course, right? The one with the forest camo. So if there is problem with that, well, you have the engine with Voltage Beat that gives you enough energy to go for Hammerin, which is great. And those are the options, right? So not only we are putting a pressure with the aggro, but also then we can finish off with Rillaboom, or even, you know, you can just retreat that aggro, and during the turn 2, just go head first, you know, guns blazing with the Rillaboom Vmax for 280, which is huge attack. And you will see that the gameplay portion will not have any cuts, so you will see precisely game to game how this deck works, and this deck is fantastic. It gives you so much joy, but also so many wins. So let's take a look what is inside, and then the gameplay portion without the cuts. As I said, right, tomorrow decks, I don't think I'm gonna do cuts as well. The reason is also I kind of, you know, again, we got a good run with it, but also I kind of, you know, have a lot of stuff to do for my work, so I kind of have to like do it around and not really edit that much. So let's just jump right into it. So we got a line of 3-3-3, Grookey, Thwackey, and Rillaboom. Of course, we have to have that line because of the aggro's attack, but also because we want to do that manually, right? I want to get to that point manually here. Then we got a 2-2 line of Rillaboom V and Rillaboom VMAX with 3 aggros and 2 the Denays. If you want to play Crobat, you can. I feel like the Denay here in this deck just works better. I tested Crobat and it was not as effective as the Denay. Then we got 3 Crushing Amos to disrupt your opponent, 3 Great Balls, 4 Quick Balls, 1 Reset Stamp with 3 switches. Again, switches are really important in this deck because of the high retreat costs of those monsters, like 3 on Vmax, right? We got 3 here, and I believe it's 3 as well. Yeah, 3 as well on the aggro, so high retreat costs. What's also worth knowing that if you're gonna start with Grookey, he has a retreat cost of 1, so again you can just, you know, retreat him, but also you might find a switch for this your first turn if you go second to actually get the aggro's attack. Then of course we got 2 training cards to bring back, one of the ways to bring back the energy from the discard pile. Then we got 2 Turffield Stadiums, again, to find the evolutions to manually get that second Rillaboom, so you're not wasting time on, using the attack of aggro second time, but you can also go guns blazing attack, maybe go with the Vmax and slowly get to the second Rillaboom. 2 Bird Keepers, again, switching, right? Really important part, switching and also drawing, that's what we want to have. We got 2 Boss Orders, 2 Brock's Grid to bring back, and I honestly use it only to bring back the energy, right? And no one really expects that Brock's Grid to be in this deck, so definitely a great addition. Still legal, even though I'm using a full art from X and Y, it is still legal because we still have Brock's Grid in the format. Then we got 2 Mallow and Landmass, again, switching and healing, right? So you kind of see we got a lot of those switching cards. 2 monies, 2 researchers, and 12 energy. So you might say we're getting a bit low on energy. If you want to play more, you can, but I feel like I never needed a lot more. It was precise the amount that I needed, and it was just fun and a joy to play. So let's move on to the gameplay portion. Let's have some fun. Is that Spider had problems with the internet for a past month, and it turned out that his neighbor's parrot was slowly chipping down his internet cable. So that kind of, that was a cool story. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's play the Rillaboom, and then, I don't know, we're gonna try out a few decks. I have to look at the requests, wait, because I know there are a few requests. So, Baby Charizard I've done, there's a Victini V and Regigigas Vmax. Those are the 2 requests that are pending, so yeah, I'm probably gonna do those. So training card I might need, because I'm gonna do this. Hey Jeff, hello, good morning, how are we feeling, mate? Hello? Well, I know I can't really, attack turn 1, but at least I'm gonna prepare everything, bring back the energy, and yeah, pass the turn, there we go. Unfortunately I went first, would be beautiful to go second, but so again, Tom, I hope you're feeling a lot better today. Hey, thank you so much, Jeff. You came to play and there's a price to pay. Thank you so much. You're gonna be the Ferrothorn, because yesterday we played a team with a Ferrothorn. I've uploaded it on YouTube already, so you're gonna be the Ferrothorn. And the code is gonna come your way in a second, a random code that Jeff SCH Moop. Of course, going straight onto subscriber wall. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. That is your fantastic card. Thank you so much. That is your card that goes straight on subscriber wall, like, with your name on it, with your nickname on it, and the code for TCG is coming your way in a second. I just have to find it. First, I have to open Twitch and then find you, because I don't have Twitch open. Hey, Evan. Hello. Good morning, sir. Good morning. How are we feeling? Hope you're doing good. And the code is coming your way. Let me just find the code. There we go. Again, those are the random codes. I have literally zero idea what they are for. So again, if it's something bad, I do apologize. Something good, there you go. Like, I have literally no idea, and everyone knows because I'm not checking those codes. Jeff SCH Moop. Gotcha. There we go. Right there. Slide it in your Twitch DMs with the code. Aww. Hug to you as well, mate. But I need to work on a new starter deck. Any recommendations? Again, Senti Scorch. Honestly, go keep it Senti Scorch. Since you already have, the fire type stuff, so yeah, Senti Scorch is not a bad idea to just upgrade it, and it is a really good deck. Like, it's definitely up there with the top tier decks, so I would recommend Senti Scorch. Yeah, so you don't have to really change a lot, right? Like, you know how the engine works, you know the whole drill, so that's going to be a really easy transition. And on the other hand, it is a powerful deck. Like, it is a really, really good deck. For many tier 1 that beats Eternatus, you know, I would say it's right, they're almost equally with Eternatus, that's what I would say. Super good. And again, you know, you've got the engine. Oh, nice, Roaring Skies, there we go. Again, let's not forget, of the decks, you requested Regigigas. I've done that, I will be doing it probably today. Rhyperior, I just don't have the cards for. So like the Rhyperior V, I don't have enough Rhyperiors. I only own one. Regigigas, I don't know if I own enough. I will be checking this today, because I've finally done everything and those are the ones left. But again, like if I don't have the cards, I can't really do it. So that's, you know, that's the unfortunate. But I'll try, because those are the two, right? I remember Regigigas and Rhyperior V. Right? Like Rhyperior, I know I only own one. Like that is, you know, again, oh, forgot to speaking of cards, I did forget actually to tell the guy from Card Market I already sent his card. To so many Phalanx decks, really? That's quite interesting. I mean, Phalanx, I don't know. Not really a huge fan. Maybe when the new fighting type energy is gonna come out, then maybe that's gonna be, you know, quite an interesting deck. But I don't know. I have mixed feelings. So yeah, Evan, you know, again, if I don't own the cards, you know, for certain decks, I just physically can't make those. But I will try, right? They're still on the list, you know, no worries. At some point they will happen. Let me do this. So I'm gonna actually get, okay, I will not get it. If Vid Voltage is going to have a bunch of good cards, fighting stuff, yeah. I mean, like, Vid Voltage is gonna be a great set. I mean, I like how it shapes. I also technically like the fact that the Champion's Path, if you haven't seen that, they are releasing Champion's Path in like a really interesting way, because they are actually releasing it for the whole month. So the first drop is 25th, and there are only 3 products. Then October 13th, or 15th, and there's ATB and 2 more products, and then November and the rest of the products. So for almost a whole month they are releasing different Champions Path stuff. So many ways to get that beautiful Charizard. But also I'm a bit scared, you know, because it might, you know, turn into like a slaughter, like especially the first drop, because everyone's just gonna, you know, run into the stores. Because Rema told me that yesterday, that in Australia there was a drop in their Walmart or something, and literally, you know, a guy was just like grabbing every single tin he could have, you know. He even like pushed a woman, you know. It was just insane. So I'm a bit scared of that. Everything's gonna be fine, but oh boy, people can get crazy. And if the shiny Charizard V is on the line, yeah, or the Rainbow Rare Vmax, right? Like, I mean, it is insane completely. Like, I do understand that, right? You know, to a certain degree, because it is, well, you know, one of those sets that you know is gonna worth a lot. Wait, can I just do a scratch for 50? I think I can. Good morning, Gricho. Hello. How's it going? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do scratch for 50. That should be a knockout, and I'm just gonna go and prepare Road Executor. Stamp my opponent. I mean, he has 16 cards, so I think that's not a bad idea. And scratch should do it, right? Because that's 40 50, yes, there we go. It's going to spike the value if it's rare and just yeah. I mean, even now, you know, the Vmax still. And probably it is gonna be, you know, like in every 2-3 boxes. I mean, like if every 2-3 boxes, the only other gold rare is the soda. Oh wait, what is he? Right, he can do poltergeist, but that's it. Okay. From that set? I think so, yeah. So how's it going, Gritcho? Good morning. Right, just a flamethrower. Oh, I'm gonna annoy him tremendously. So what I want to do is I want to literally put all of that energy back to his deck. Play the Dene, find a stadium, and have loads of hope. And having loads of hope is always a good strategy, right? I need all the energy. Okay, voltage beat, 1, 2. So he knows I'm going for that. Quick ball, the Dene. So there are still 3 stadiums in my deck, and this is really important for me because I have to do that. Come on. No stadium. Strange canned food. Yeah. I think it is. I think that's the only one. But like, I have a problem with that Charizard. I mean, again, they're just doing it to, you know, maximize on the value. But 2-3 boxes, I think, like, you know, I feel like if you want to like make a ton of profit, you would have to really open it, grade it as soon as possible, and sell it as soon as possible. Because I feel like, you know, the more products can get released of Champion's Path, the more of the Charizard is going to be on the market. It's kind of like, you know, with pre-releases, when, you know, someone opens that on pre-release and, you know, the price is like phew, skyrocketing, and then, you know, the more is being opened. Okay, so he played the research. Again, look at that. Perfect execution of a Tropical Hour. I mean, I think... I wouldn't say they jumped the gun with that, but... I feel like, you know, they're just... It's too much. I think right now it's just too much of the Charizard in short period of time. Because if you would notice, in November, I believe, in Japan, there's going to be another one, like a baby Charizard. So, it's like literally we get a Charizard every single set, and I get it, you know, he's the card, you know, for many, but it's just, it's madness. Right, I mean, you got people only going for Charizards. That's it. And that also creates, you know, this really weird bubble, because everyone is like, oh yeah, this is worth this and this and this. But if you actually, you know, look at, let's say, eBay listings, and if you go to sold, even though there's a lot of those Charizards, you know, for, well, you know, a few $100s, the sold part is, well, maybe like 1 or 2. So we kind of ended up in a market where, okay, I'm just gonna go like that, where on the one hand, you know, you have those cards that cost a lot, but not necessarily, you know, people want to go and spend that money on them. Which again, not blaming people for doing that, like at all. Super growth. And I tried to explain that. I remember to one of the players in our league, because he goes like, "Yeah, dude, I have this, you know, Charizard promo from a pre-release team up," and I'm like, "Yeah, you know, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna list it for like, you know, $300. I'm like, "You can list it, but it doesn't really mean it's gonna sell, right? And even if it's a Charizard." Especially during this times like these, when, you know, there's still really hard to just move cards like that. Okay, Pikachu, there's no electro power, so I can just go all in. Hey, good day, mate. How's it going, Emma? Hello. How are you feeling? Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing fantastic today. Because I know I am. I know I am. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna put a pressure on my opponent. So again, you know, I have two options in situations like that. I can either go and get a second Rillaboom, or I can be aggressive. And I always go with what Rama told me. Just be aggressive. And majority of the time, that's actually a pretty good idea. So, call me Hurricane. And now he has to decide. Either he's leaving that Pikarom and he's attacking, or he's withdrawing him back and he's building. I think he's gonna go and attack. He's gonna sacrifice this, or there we go. He's gonna go for a Rillaboom. No, yeah, he's going for a Rillaboom. He's gonna charge the bench, but as you can see, you know, again, I do actually have a switch, so I don't mind. And now I can go for the GX, which means I can do a switch. I'm glad that you're doing great. I'm glad that you're doing fantastic. Okay, 1, 2. Again, I'm gonna shuffle from all his Pokemon, of course, if I'm gonna get what I want. So we're gonna start with the Dene. I need a 1 energy, right? So that's all I need, 1 energy, and we are good, and we are good. I mean, we're home. So all of his movements, so he wears both his orders just to charge the benched one. And what do? Tropical Hour. Energy back to the deck. So everything he did is for nothing. So being aggressive here, perfect. I think like those 2 games are gonna end up on YouTube. There we go. I mean, I would scoop as well. So yeah, so you know, to put Rem up to speed, we're talking about the Champion's Path. You know, people going crazy for it, and actually, you know, like we got, you know, Jeff saying that people are like literally, you know, posting dates and everything on Reddit. It is a crazy town. But you should get the Thwackey out first. Yeah, I mean, I had a Rillaboom already, but yeah, I could have put that Thwackey there as well. So again, you know, I would say, guys, fingers crossed for Emma, you know, because again, he is our water type gym leader. So for, you know, so he can get that water type Champion's Path product. So again, Rama, that's a link to you as well, you know, for everyone. Thank you so much, Jeff, appreciating that. I mean, I'm even gonna click right now, but this is huge. I mean, like, this is huge. On that for me, Mother has made friends with manager of a store that has certain items I'm after. And that is the moment when you're happy you have a daughter. Besides, you know, besides the front bumper on your porch. I mean, like, honestly, right? It's like, darling, come here, come here. After all those years, I gave you food for all those years. I raised you, and now I know I did good job. Tap tap tap. Now go, get daddy some boosters. Like that's what I would do probably. I mean, honestly, come on. And if I would be living in where Spider lives, I would probably go and get myself a parrot. Just to mess with everyone's internet connection. Man, I love that story yesterday. That was perfect. Okay. Yeah, I can just do that. But that's good. So what are... And I mean, you know, let's be honest, just friends of manager, we've seen that. I mean, I've seen that so many times. Like, there's a guy, he's this famous boxer, I forgot his name, not Fury, the other dude. He has like a YouTube channel where he's like collecting Funko Pops, and he has like huge collection, right? I mean, he was, you know, world heavyweight champion, so he had a full room of Funko Pops. Why not? And he literally, you know, was going to Walmart, and he said, you know, to one of the managers, like, hey, listen, I'm gonna give you like $5 for each exclusive Funko you're gonna, you know, leave out for me. And it kind of worked for him. So, as I said, right, if you can get something, you know, that way, why not? Alright, so I'm gonna have to go. And so this Rillaboom is gonna be an attacker to a certain degree. I mean, alright. Why not? Let's do it. So Gibson had a BOGO on certain shield and rebel clash packs. Ordered the max 15 and they cancelled my... Wow. I mean, I remember situations like that actually happening with the arena decks, where there was Jirachi, so there was a psychic type one, and like there was last November, I believe, where Amazon was like cancelling orders, or like, you know, sending a message like you're gonna get a random one. So they said like, hey, you're not gonna get the one you've ordered, you might get the other one, because we're just gonna start doing it randomly, which was super weird. Alright. For a phone call from Monster regarding my Hidden Fates. Hidden Fates? Alright. Yeah. Right, let's get a Twacky. I mean, again, I can't do anything here to the Sidrawai, so I'm just gonna get a Twacky. Yes, yeah, they did a re-release of Hidden Fates, and because of that, the value of the shiny Charizard that was in that set kind of went down a bit, because again, like, But on the other hand, you know... Okay, wait. So I'm gonna start with Training Cord. I'm gonna knock out this Sidrawai. Yeah. I mean, maybe, you know... maybe they just don't have it. I mean, it is possible, right? Okay, retreat. and I'm going for a knockout. So hammer in. I mean, like, if you want, you know, if someone wants to actually buy an... like Pokemon product, right? To sell. Again, I have huge respect for everyone who's doing it and actually is making profit, because, first of all, the knowledge has to be big. Sealed product, not really. Well, and there you have it, right? The beautiful, beautiful... to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that. We are 20 subscribers away. 20 subscribers away. Is it like that? No, it's wait, it's like that. 10 subscribers away to actually another beautiful giveaway right here on the YouTube channel. So that is exciting. And also down there below you get a 5% discount and you got to purchase on Professor Oak. In the meantime, goodbye, good night, have a fantastic rest of the day. Bye.